Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is a 3.4 update patch review. Basically, we did pull a Christine here, water type, but we're not gonna talk about her. We're gonna talk about the patch notes. Hopefully, we can get through it real quick. Hopefully, audio is good. I'm just recording through the phone. I'm not using a headset or anything like that because it keeps making a lot of static. So, hopefully, audio is good. And yeah, we'll try to get this through this quick as possible. Basically, quick thing: we got new avatars. Rem is okay. Heat is okay. Spinks is okay, or Shinx. I should check. I'm honestly gonna check right now what her name is. Servants. Servants. We have one here at T1. A4. Spinks. Spinks. Yeah, Spinks. There you go. You just saw her stats are pretty bad, I know, but Spinks got an avatar. I don't really like the in-game avatar. I like the little concept art that's right here, but I don't like the in-game one. Now, Blavatsky, I hate the concept right here, but the in-game one is amazing. I honestly really like it, and am thinking about buying it. But for now, I don't have the money to buy a $10, I think, or $12 avatar because I'm broke. So yeah. Anyways, we did get avatars and we did get a new system for the runes. Now, quick gist of it is basically any epic or legendary runes that you have just got even better. Sub stat wise, main stat wise, not all that much, but sub stat wise, they did get a decent buff. So if it's plus 15, plus 19 would be 4 times. So unless I'm wrong, each tier or each level till you get to plus 19, so it's 4, you get a chance to upgrade that certain substat by a certain amount. So let's say a substat you want to upgrade is HP. So the minimum would be, I don't know, I'm just making this up. I know there's details down here, but let's say for video sake purposes that you want to upgrade HP for your tank. Minimum is 5% and highest is 10%. So every single stage till you get to plus 19, you have a chance to pull a 5% all the way up to a 10%. It could be 6%, 7%, 8%, 9%, and so on, right? Till you get to 10, which I already did. But basically, if it works like that, then it is a big boost. But if it's just for plus 19, then it's not so much. But again, if it is like that for every single stage, then the substats for your runes, for your epic and legendary, got a huge boost. Now, one thing I do want to say is that if it is like that, then having epic gear is really not bad. Although overall, once everything is maxed out, legendary gear will be epic. But just starting out, epic gear is not bad to go with. So there is that. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that little gist of the new enchant system right now, because I will make a whole video on that to explain it more. Honestly, I'm not all that knowledgeable on the topic, so we will learn together in that one video that I make, which should be after this video, and we will go over it because it is a little confusing when you start. But basically, yeah. So basically, your substats got a bigger boost than your main stat, because it only goes up by 2%, I believe, or 3%. Alright, so we got a new gear dungeon, or at least 2, which is Omen 12 and Heat 12. They drop 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 gears mixed up in the 12th floor. You have a higher chance to get epic and legendary runes, and of course, you know, the higher chance of two. Let me see. Oh no, it is just rare, epic, and legendary. Okay, so it's rare, epic, and legendary. So there's no magic. There's no regular runes. It's just rare, epic, and legendary. It's a higher chance, I believe. But we did get two new gear dungeons. All right, and we got a new servant, Christine. Um, her mark is the moonset. Her secondary mark is sunset. Now, the one I do believe that triggers this type of mark is for Ignis. I do believe it's her, but I could be wrong. But if it's her, then you can use Force Ignis to trigger this mark and have her ignore defense, basically. Now, quick gist here is the fire one is the best DPS overall. Water is the better technically PvP unit because she has a passive that blocks revives. So there's any revivers, she'll basically hopefully block them. Forest could be a better DPS than fire, but her passive only has a 5% chance to proc 300% plus, not plus, but just 300%. But that 5% is just too small. If they make that 15%, then I think it'll be viable. But 5% is just too small for that little buff. And especially since it was only 10%. I mean 10%, 10 seconds to, have that proc going. So if they do buff that, I wouldn't be mad. But again, let's see. Let's just see how it works now because she's just dropped yesterday or about almost 24 hours, 18 hours ago maybe. The better unit though overall would be the light one. Her combo skill when it's procced by when it's chained, basically it's plus 40%, so that's just an overall 40% damage increase. Again, if you have it Force Ignis, and again if she procs this type of mark, I don't remember, but yeah, you have yourself a plus 40 damage easily. The dark one is the better PvP unit overall compared to the water one, but she only has a 50% chance to block it on all enemies. So, there is that. But if they do, proc, then she is overall better than the water one. So, now, servants got a buff again. I do not know what I'm looking at right now. I believe the first 5 is Awakening, and then the next 5 are Transcendence. Honestly, the first 5 are okay. I'm okay with the 130. I'm not really okay with the 130. If it's 120 for the light and dark at 5th, then that's okay. But 30% extra health, attack, damage, HP, defense and all that good stuff, it's just too much. Granted, they are light and dark units, but it's just balance wise, it's not fair. Just because it's rare to get doesn't mean that it has to be super strong. All right, or at least not that strong compared to the regular units. The only way that light and dark units should be viable is with their skills. Light and dark units should always have better overall skills than their red, green, blue counterparts. Having stat wise better than the counterparts is just creating a balance issue, at least in my eyes. Because if everything is maxed out at T5, A5, decent gear, the light and dark units will always have a higher advantage. Which basically, if you don't have a light and dark unit, you lost. So even though I do agree with them having a little bit more stats, better stats overall, maybe 10%, 15%, the difference should be in the skills, and that's it. All right, so let's say, I don't know, Blavatsky. Let's say Blavatsky's first skills for red, green, and blue can defense break at a 50% chance. You maxed it out 100%. Level 3, I don't know. Light and dark units can do it at 75% and then max 100%. So that's already a better chance to proc the defense break. And, maybe the defense break level would be level 5. Something like that. They'll be technically way better. But the stat wise will not affect it once they're both endgame. If that makes any sense. It might just be me, but I do believe that it's better to have skill wise units that are better than overall stat wise units. And okay, so we got the new hero, Christine. Honestly, she looks amazing. If you have her, if you pulled her, great. But if you didn't, like my second account didn't, or my free to play account didn't, it's a little sad. But oh well, you really can't do anything about that. Though I did pull one on this account, which is the water one. So I'm pretty happy on that. The rate summons changed. So, we got Blavatsky, Lenore, and Heat, I believe. Yep. Alright. We got new avatars, like I said in the beginning. Rem and Heat are $9. Blavatsky and Spinks are 13. Wow. I'm just gonna wait for the for the sale. So, yeah. Alright. Though I don't really like the Spinks one all that much. I do like the Blavatsky more. She looks way better. Now you can get Transcending Aura in Party Raid and Party Shop. So if you need that, then that's the place you can get it. We did get balance issues here, which honestly I really don't want to go over it because the video will be too long. But we'll just do a quick gist of it. Heals are adjusted to 100% on basically almost every single unit. Passive skill is 20% DPS. I'm looking at Uncle right now. 20% for each debuff removed. For each buff removed on the enemy. Wow, so it does the same thing. 20% for each buff removed from the enemy, plus heals HP of allies of all allies by 50% of your max HP up on. Wow, that's actually pretty OP. Emuria, Dark Healer, Banshee got a 100% buff. Passive was grants redemption to all allies upon combo skill use. When redeemed allies' HP reaches 0, their HP is made healed to 30% by 30%. Okay, so basically it just keeps them alive. So basically, it just got a heal buff on all their passives, if I'm right. Yeah, by 50%. And their first skills, instead of healing allies by 70%, it'll be by 100% of either their HP or, whichever stat it affects. So yeah, and passive is plus 50. It just looks like that. Yeah, so all healers looks like, or most healers got a buff. by 50% to their passive and 100% for their first skill, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. Or their second skill, whichever skill it is, but they did get a buff. Uh, wow, Forest Halo. That's pretty good. We got new potentials as well for resist, reduction resist in PvP. Okay. We got a mini chat in the party raid. If you party raid a lot, then that might be helpful, especially if you party raid with randoms. Then that will be really helpful for you. So that's pretty good. You get aura as well in the when you win. Now, if you're sure that you're not gonna win, you don't have to stick through the whole game in order for it to finish. You can just end it, and the party leader should be able to accept it and just ends the game right then and there. So you don't waste all that time knowing that you're gonna lose anyways, which is pretty good. Uh, if a player disconnects, it will say loading, so that's good. Uh, so if you disconnect, you have 15% seconds to return, and you party raid. This is basically just really helpful for you guys. It's just simple stuff that we honestly don't have to go over, but I'm just going over some stuff so you guys can know the gist. We did get a new UI improvement or user interface. If you guys don't know what that means, honestly, it's a little hard to read in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. So, uh, yeah, it's just a little change. It doesn't show you the numbers of how many you have right then and there. You have to actually look on the little picture, and it tells you like 10 epic summon stones or 15 or whatever. But yeah, it's a little weird, but I think it's a nice system, a nice change. So now we get actually, instead of getting 400 per party raid, you get 600, which makes it 4,200 per week, which is really good. Every 2 weeks you get 8,400 if you stick to it. That technically means you get 16,000 every month plus um 8 18,000 16,000 16,800, I believe, a month if you just do it once a day. So that's pretty good. You could get the Transcendence almost in 2 months, a month and a half, I believe. It's pretty good, honestly. Uh, Now this is one of the better things that we got in the update, the gold buff, basically. So now every time you run the gear dungeons, instead of gaining 4,000 gold, now you gain like 20,000, depending on which one you do, of course. And then you add on the gears that you sell, depending, especially since you're gonna be selling a lot of rare, epic. If you're really picky gear, you're gonna be pulling even more. I think in one run I pulled like 200 plus, so that's pretty good. Uh, that's gonna help you a lot. So if you run a lot of gear dungeons, you'll be swimming in gold. So, look forward to that. We got a buff in the guild. Now you can have 4 officers instead of just one, I believe, which is pretty good. So for anybody who owns a guild, there it is. Uh, Now this is just a little quality of life improvement. Instead of clicking it every single time, you can just click it once, and it should just keep on going until it maxes out. So that's pretty good, honestly. Honestly, that is really good. I don't do it all the time because I don't have a lot of materials or awakened units to do that with. But every time I do it, it is a little annoying to constantly keep on clicking when it's guaranteed to do it and not fail. So that is a really good quality of life. We got a lobby background, which is honestly really gorgeous. If you don't really like that, then what is wrong with you? I honestly really like it. It's just amazing. It looks honestly beautiful. So, you know, yeah, thank you for that. Now, ranged servant AI movement improvement. Not my bad. So now they won't get hit by AoEs as often. So that's good. There's a little fix that happened here with the resilience. Resist for Fire Force Dark A Leto's passive potential fix. Okay, so uh let's see. Leto's buff from her passive and potential that activates only when A Leto maintains certain HP will no longer be removed by buff removal. So Fire Leto attack increases by 50% when HP is 90% or higher. See, it doesn't say that though. It just says attack increases by 50% when HP is at 90%. See, now that I know it means or higher, uh she should be on Vampire for sure. Holy snap, she's amazing. Attack increases by 51%, 70% max when HP is 90% or higher. Potential special slot number 2. Wow, 70% damage increase when the percent is 90% or higher. Wow, so you have a fire Leto. I have a fire Leto. You right off the bat have a 70% damage increase on Vampire. I should say that because you need her to be on Vampire to maintain herself at 90% or higher. So that's great. Forest A Leto increases by 60% when HP is 90% or higher. Okay. Increases. Wow, did they change this? Is not crit rate no more? Attack increases by 61%, 80% max when HP is. I believe they mixed did an error right here. It should be crit rate maybe. Unless it changed it, but I think it's crit rate increases by 80% max when HP is at 95% or higher. So I believe it's crit rate. I think this just did an error there. Dark A Leto increases attack by 100% when HP is 70% or higher. Holy snap. Active skill hit on enemy with speed. Holy snap. Dark A Leto. See, now this is what I mean when the light and dark units should be better with the skills. Now, this is amazing. If you have a Dark Leto, wow, that's just OP damage right there. Really OP damage. But you know, that's the type of skills light and dark units should have, not freaking stat wise, just skill wise. So yeah. That's honestly really crazy. I never knew she had that kind of passive, I guess. Alright, so to unify the description of potentials, the description have been changed as follows. Alright, so they just did a little just a little change there, which is pretty good. People's devices were heating up during the past updates or the past update. I did notice it a little bit because my device started dying quicker, or maybe it's just because it started dying quicker. But yeah, I did notice it a lot. So there is that. They added gear super enchantment to the world battle, which is pretty good. They added a update, which you guys should support if you really like to spend money on the game. We got the little packs, which I'm not gonna go over because I'm not I'm broke. But if you like the packs, they added a subscription service with the dailies, the repeat pack. It's gonna be I think $10 now for 30 days, and they increased the carrots from 100 to 140, which is pretty good, honestly. Now I don't know if it's actually 8.99 or instead of 10, because if it is 8.99, then that's honestly pretty good, especially for that 140 carrots times 30 will make it, I believe, not 1,000, but like a lot. I don't know. I really don't want to do the math, but it's honestly way better. Uh, it's a subscription, so keep that in mind. They updated the Bastel, I believe that's how you say it. Summon shards. Now you could just pick one for 60k, or you could keep on just getting a random one for 4,000 per 50 shards. So that makes it 8,000 per 100, which makes it 800. Which makes it 8,000 times 5, 40. So it makes it 40,000 guild points to get a random one, and 60,000 to pick one you really want. So that is up to you. Let's see this party shop update. You can now get epic gear from the party shop update. It's they updated it so you get epic gear in the party shop. And aura as well for 100. You can now get 10 million gold per $100 spent in US money. I don't know in the other places in the world, but that's how much you can get for $100. So they just added packs here. They added Lurecia to the craft. Okay, the previous avatars have been readjusted to their normal price. It used to be $10, now it's 15. And they fixed a lot of issues here, which honestly you can read by yourself. Listen, I'm just looking through them to see if anything catches my attention, which it might, but honestly, it doesn't look like that. But yeah, that's basically the whole patch. The only thing that honestly caught my attention was the avatar, the Bastel shards, which if you're honestly getting, then it should be good for you. If you're not trying to summon her, then it shouldn't really matter. But the one that honestly got my attention was the new hero, of course. She looks amazing. And this, I didn't know it was 90% or higher. It just said 90% when I looked at it. So, that is amazing. This as well. But the one that honestly caught my attention a lot, hopefully you can run through it real quick, because it's really slow. But hopefully I didn't pass it. Oh my god, if I did, and I'm just going through this again and again. Wow. Can we go any slower, please? I should probably just exit out and go all the way to the top. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know where it's at. Yeah, I think we passed it. Yeah, because this is super intense. Well, basically, the one that really got my attention was the gold update for running gear dungeons. Honestly, that is the best thing that we got out of this patch. Of course, you know the super enchantment, all that stuff is great, but just the gold. If you need gold now that you run dungeons, you'll be making a mill every run. Not every run, every couple of, like, maybe like 30 runs, you'll be making a mill, depending, of course, what dungeon you're running. But that's the best thing from this patch for me. So I am gonna make a video on this super enchantment just to show you guys how it works, because honestly I don't even know how it works all that much. So we're gonna learn together when I do make that one video. So do keep an eye on that. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully audio is good, and hopefully you guys can hear me and all that good stuff. But hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hopefully you kept up with me, and if you enjoyed the video, then give it a like. I honestly don't like begging for it, but if you did enjoy it and all that good stuff, then do consider giving it a like and subscribing and all that good stuff. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in actually a little bit. Well, actually no, because I'm gonna upload this video and then I'm gonna record the next video and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys sometime later. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.